Lake Okeechobee, a true Florida bass fishing paradise. Okeechobee is a Seminole Indian word meaning, great water cannot see other side. True to its name, Lake Okeechobee is 748 square miles in size. It is the greatest provider of drinking water for South Florida, averaging 13 to 19 feet in depth. Lake Okeechobee is renowned internationally for its fishing for bass and other species. It is located northeast of Naples, less than 2 hours away, and is heavily ringed with tackle shops, marinas, motels, restaurants, etc. You can find rental boats, gears and lodging to make your bass fishing trip more convenient and comfortable. Lake Okeechobee also means big water to the Seminole Indians. It is the second largest freshwater lake in the United States after Lake Michigan, and its fishing reputation matches its size. Much of the lake's 730 square miles or 450,000 acres are hidden from view by dyke, levee, or trees which screen the shore. Lake Okeechobee has a 150-mile circumference, and its invisible opposite shore is more than 30 miles away. The best fishing and more than half of the action takes place along the lake's western shore, where Calhoun's Guide Service is based. Lake Okeechobee comprises a 730 square mile area in Glades, Okeechobee, Martin, Palm Beach, and Hendry counties. Its average depth is 9 feet with a maximum depth of 17 feet. Recharge comes from precipitation and southward flow of water from the Kissimmee River. Historically, hydro pattern flowed southward over millions of acres. Lake Okeechobee offers all types of waterway structures to fish, from open water to narrow canals surrounded by hundreds of different vegetations and grasses. Lake Okeechobee is located in central southern Florida, north of the Everglades and south of Orlando. Lake Okeechobee links the Atlantic and Gulf sides of Florida via the Port Mayaca Lock on the east side of the lake and the Moore Haven Lock on the lake's western side. Drainage canals lower the lake and drain adjacent lands for farming. Agricultural activities around the Lake Okeechobee area include cattle ranching, dairy farming, and crop production of sugarcane, winter vegetables, citrus, sod, sweet corn and rice. Lake Okeechobee fishing is well known not only throughout the US but the whole world. Whore Hunter Guide Service has clients who come from all over the world, including Japan and Europe, just to fish Lake Okeechobee with the best of them. The lake is approximately 37 miles long by 30 miles wide, with an average depth of only 10 feet. To fishermen nationwide, it's renowned for the number of bass it contains per acre, and that it also produces more bass over 7 pounds than any lake in Florida and the United States. Lake Okeechobee, located in central Florida, is the most famous big bass fishing lake in the country. For many years, Lake Okeechobee has produced the best largemouth bass, bluegill and speck fishing in the world. Hoover Dike was constructed along the southern regions of Lake Okeechobee to prevent flooding while also yielding year-round crop production. Tory mucks of the region contain 50% or more mineral matter by weight and have considerably more native fertility than sawgrass mucks, which were formed under logographic conditions. The 1950s was a period of technological ambition and construction. A system of canals, dikes, and pumping stations were installed to distribute water to the Everglades agricultural areas from Lake Okeechobee. Lake Okeechobee provides trips and tours, all conducted by highly trained and efficient guides. They know the movement of the fish and their feeding patterns, which gives you the best advantage over the fish and landing the lanker of a lifetime. Their cordial manner and willingness to help you enjoy your day on the water is genuine. Whether you want to book a corporate trip, take a youngster fishing for the first time, or have special needs, they're there to help. Fishing at Lake Okeechobee for bass from late fall to early spring is when crappie and bass fishing at Lake Okeechobee is at its best. Success comes when using large wild shiners or artificial lures of all types. If you want to target a true monster-sized bass, fishing at Lake Okeechobee is certainly the way to go.